Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good morning for your audience in this event. Thank you for all attention. We are very appreciate to your participate in this event. Our presentation, the title is Behavior-based Control Architecture, one of the control architecture in mobile robot. What is the robot? Yeah. Usually we see the robot in the movie like Bumblebee or iRobots, yeah, with the star is William Smith. Or we'll see like this, one of the movie robot. You know his name? Yes, his name is Bumblebee. Yeah. But what is actually the robot? Yeah. Actually, the robot is come from the word robota. Yeah. The robota is found is a science fiction theater entitled Universitas Robots RUR by Karl Čapek from Czechs. Yeah. That the robot means historically is work or workers. Yeah. Like this, RUR. Yeah. But now the scientists define the robot as an artificial physical system. It means every artificial physical system, we can say there is a robot. Yeah. They can perform work by manipulating the surrounding environment. Yeah. There are some types of robots. Usually we can define the robots in three types. Yeah. Manipulate robot, as you can see. This is the manipulate robot, and usually applied in industrial or manufacturing process. The second one is mobile robot. This is the type that we can explore after that. And the third is humanoid, yeah, the robot that try to mimic or try to simulate the human. For the mobile robot, there are a problem. Yeah. The problem is how the robot know where am I going, or how do I get there. Yeah. Because the robot is only physical system. These problems, yeah, usually we can solve use bio-inspired. Yeah. We get the inspirations from by human or animal, yeah, that have touch system, smell system, eyesight, hearing, and touch. And all of the perception systems is processed in our brain. Yeah. This system is then inspired to make a robot able to process. Yeah. You can see this is the block diagram of robot system. Yeah. There are some sensors, light sensor, sound sensor, touch sensor, proximity sensor, and so on. And the sensors then gathers and processed by CPU or microcontroller or microprocessor, laptop or PC. And then in this process they have additional instruction to do the mechanical action. Yeah. And the robot will be moved. Then how to apply this block diagram? Yeah. We can see this some of the mobile robot, some sensing, computing, manipulation, and power. Yeah. Then the process actually in the system is like this. There are some sensors, and after that perception of the gathering sensor information, make a localization or building, cognition, motion control, and then doing some mechanical action by several actuators. You can see this process is very complex and needs some processor that able to do in specific and limited time. Because of that, this process try to develop, try to improve with the more integrated process. The system we set as behavior-based control architecture. Behavior-based. That means the system is based on some behavior. The concept of behavior-based control architecture is we define some behavior. We design some behavior, such as goal-directed navigation, go-seeking to some place, how to drive around, go to XY position, following a wall, avoid obstacle, or do some emergency action. This design, this behavior, after we design, then we go to the next process. We go to some behavior coordinator. Every sensors do some behavior. We can design so many behavior. That one behavior is consists of some stimulus and some response. As example, go to seek behavior is will do the process how to go to the some place. This is the response, and then all of the behavior due to the behavior coordinator will coordinate, will select, or will combine some behavior to do next some action. This is the concept and the system of behavior based. Here are some examples that we can do in behavioral designs. Like this in field 2, the robot will go to the some places but also have to do the left following and so on. One example of behavior-based control architecture is like this, the COVID robot, that able to do to some specific rooms and maybe bring some medicine or measure the temperature of patient and so on. With behavior-based control architecture, we can design so many mobile robot and so multi-purposes mobile robot as well. Thank you for your attention and very good evening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.